Okay. Good morning. Let's head on our alphabet. Please. Okay, let's open up on page 22 now. Today I'm going to present my lesson on presentation and data response. Before I start, what do you think a presentation is? Before we begin, what is a presentation? Anyone?
Presentation is the communication of information through verbal and non-verbal means.
Is still correct? Anyone? Another one? Okay, we can even say a presentation is conveying information to the audience verbally or visually. You can present visual or visual paper, right? So today we're going to focus on the factors and we're going to focus on the factors that we do during the presentation before or after it. I'm going to read the slide for you and explain what's going to happen while you're presenting next. On page 22, point number 1, it says when you present, before you present, you need to make sure that you have a clear purpose, objectives, and the main point of the presentation. Meaning what? This means that you need to have a clear purpose and objectives, right?
Yes.
So before I continue with the other points, I will show you my video here. That will elaborate what's happening on the slides, right?
Yes.
Are you able to see this on the screen?
Isso.
Okay. Okay, let's look at the video.
Marketing is for institutions and corporate. We're talking about having a presentation that the value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. Values for pricing does not mean cost or commission. To that.
Okay, that's video number 2. Okay. The video is done. When you think about what you already saw between the 2 videos, what do you think on the first video went wrong? And what do you think on the second video was incorrect? I can repeat the video if you didn't see it. Then can you see it? Yeah, that is right. I will.
The presence of agency prepared presence of budget,
Getting distracted. Okay. On the second video, let's talk about the second video now.
Okay, second video, the professional engage a crowd. I want to consider the possibility of sense of
Yeah, that's correct. Okay. As I already said that all those factors that were happening on the video, they are already in the slides that I will have recognized. So I'm going to present the information on the slide while I'm explaining what's happening, right? Like I said, already you need to have a clear purpose and objectives and main points of the presentation, right? Then now was three should be bullet number 2. Be fully conversant with the content of the presentation. Meaning what? You don't have to speak about something that you are not able to tell the audience. You need to be sure of what you are telling your audience. If you are speaking about this PC, you need to make sure that you are going straight to the PC. You don't have to talk about other things. Number 3, ensure that main aims captured in the introduction, right?
Yes.
And then Number 4, prepare a rough draft for presentation. Before you present, you need to do what? You need to present to prepare before you face your audience.
Yes.
And then number 5, the conclusion must summarize the key facts.
Yes.
And how it relates to the objective. Meaning what? You need to make sure that their objectives are being summarized at the end of your presentation. Don't lose your audience because of because of doing this. Let's say maybe you presented your objective, you gave your aims out there at the beginning of your lesson of a PC, but when you arrive at the conclusion of your lesson, you are speaking about other things. They are not relating to your objectives. Number 6, it says information presented should be relevant and accurate, meaning that you need to connect to the topic.
Yes.
We are talking about presentation here, meaning I don't have to speak about other things. I need to connect my information with my topic, and it must be accurate.
Yes.
Number 6, rehearse to ensure a confident presentation. Obviously, if I didn't practice, I can't have that confidence. I need to do what? I have to practice first so that I can be confident of what I'm going to present in front of my audience.
Yes.
And then find out about the venue of the presentation. Meaning what? Before your presentation occurs, you need to make sure that you know that what is happening around your venue.
Yes.
Number 7, create visual aid that will consolidate information to be conveyed. Even though we don't have a project here, but this piece, I think that we already saw everything that was happening on the video. You are able to see everything, right? And then, background, diversity, size, knowledge of the audience to determine the appropriate visual aid. Meaning that even if I have something to show you here, it must be visible, right?
Yes.
And then the last part says, prepare for the feedback session by anticipating possible questions.
Yes.
Meaning that you need to be prepared to give your audience what? The feedback. Now we're going to the factors that must be considered while I'm busy presenting. Meaning during. Number 1, I need to do what? You need to establish credibility by introducing yourself as a presenter. You need to make sure that you introduce yourself. Number 2, mention most important information. You already saw me when I enter I've written my names over there. Even though I didn't complete the objective. But you need to make sure that you do what? You mention all your aims. Make the purpose of the presentation clear at the start. Meaning that you need to do what? You need to tell your audience the purpose of the presentation. Number 4, use suitable section, headings, subheadings, and bullets. If I have to list some other things here, I need to do what? To put on the heading, subheadings, or maybe the bullets. 6, keep the presentation short and simple. I don't have to speak the whole paragraph in front of my audience. I need to make what? I have to summarize the paragraph and make it a point so that it can be easy, understandable. And then do not ramble on the start to avoid losing the audience. Meaning what? You don't need to relax. You don't have to relax like at the beginning. You need to do what? You need to keep your body's energy active. Maintain eye contact with the audience. Meaning what? You need to pay your attention to your audience while you're presenting your information. Pace yourself, do not rush to talk too slowly. That's where you need to relax. When you speak, you need to relax because you will lose it. Avoid hiding behind equipment. You can see we've got a lot of things here. I'm even hitting a slide. If maybe I present like this, it's another thing. So you need to make sure that you don't hide around the people and I
Yes.
speak with energy and enthusiasm, meaning that you need to have one. You need to have that eager. You need to present your information with that eager too. You need to be interested on your presentation. Right? Use appropriate gesture, e.g. use hands to emphasize points. Right?
Yes.
While I'm busy presenting, you can emphasize some other things with your hand. Stand in a good position where audience can clearly see the presenter. I'm not here. I'm in front of you. I'm not even hiding on you. Manage time effectively to allow for questions. Meaning I have to pay attention to what? To my time. So that I can be able to ask them questions. Capture listeners' attention with variety of methods. For example, here was a video here. I've already showed you the video. Everyone who was looking at the PC, or the PC was looking at the video, meaning that I have hooked your attention, right? And then it says use visual aids effectively, meaning that if I have maybe an elaborated picture here, I need to make sure that it's effectively applying on my topic. I don't have to show you some other pictures that are not relating to my presentation. Summarize the main points of the presentation to conclude the presentation. Conclude with a strong ending that will be remembered. You need to make sure that when you conclude your presentation, it must be remembered. Make sure that it's interesting at the end, right? And then ensure that the audience will leave the specific informant. You understand that? You need to ensure that audience will leave the specific informant. They must leave your vein with information from what you have already presented. Right? Now we're going to the last one. This one says is for the after the presentation. When you're done with the presentation. Number one, it says the presenter should stand throughout the feedback session. I don't have to present and after presenting and just leave from here. I need to do what? I have to look at you and ask questions so that I can give you feedback if my presentation was not clear enough. And then number two, it says the presenter should first listen and then respond. I don't have to judge questions. You understand that? I have to do what? I have to listen first and then I respond. Number three, it says be polite, confident, and cautious when responding to questions. I have to be polite, showing that I know what I'm talking about, and confident.
Yes.
Ensure that each question is clearly understood before responding. I can't just think about something that I didn't even understand. I need to understand first the question, and then I respond, so that it can make sense. Number five, it says always address the questions and not the person. I don't have to choose the person to answer the question that is being asked.
Yes.
I have to do what? I have to address the whole audience on my video.
Yes.
And the following one, it says encourage questions from the audience. I need to support them so that they can ask more.
Yes.
And acknowledge good questions to motivate audience to ask. I even need to do what? I have to tell my audiences if they ask maybe 3 questions, those kind of questions, to make those other ones to understand what is the importance of asking questions during the presentation. And it says provide feedback as soon as possible after the question was asked or after the session. I have to do what? I have to, like I said, I have to give the feedback. I don't have to just conclude my presentation and then after that I leave the session. Right? The last one says the presenter should not involve himself in a debate when responding to the questions. Meaning what? Like they say, you need to listen and then you respond. So you can really do what? You don't have to, you need to avoid to debate with your audiences. You need to listen first and respond at your pace. So, but before, I have a game here in order to check whether you understood the lesson or not. Okay? So this game, these are the cards, right? I will explain what's going to happen to this game. Okay, let me write it here. Okay, I'm gonna ask each one of you, right? This time like they are written those vectors on that slide, right? You don't come along with the slides. You just pick one card there and rate it, and then paste it on one stage of those vectors, number stages, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, number one, you can start there. And after reading it, you need to read it once.
Okay, Councillor, keep the presentation short and simple.
Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay, the second one.
Address the full audience in this class and not only the person who posed the question.
Is it correct?
No.
Okay, let's continue. Next one.
What's up? Ufunze the question. Yeah.
Consider the time frame for presentation, which is 15 minutes allowed.
Is it correct?
Yes.
Is it correct?
Correct.
Something like that. Is it correct? Okay, the next one. You will get next one.
Keep answers short to the point.
Is it correct?
No.
It's not correct.
It's true.
It's not correct.
we had the point which says keep presentation short and simple. This one is correct.
Yes, correct.
Yes?
Correct.
It's correct.
Yes.
Okay, the second one, we have the point which says address the full audience or investors and not only person who posed the question. Is it correct?
No. This is after.
Which stage is this one?
After.
Meaning you have to do what? You need to make sure that you address the full audience and not only the person who posed the question. After you have presented your presentation, right? So maybe this one is
Incorrect.
after. And then consider now the point which says consider the time frame for presentation, e.g. 15 minutes allowed. This thing like it's talking to us.
Before.
It's before. But now it's not after. Okay, this one is before, right? And then the last one we have keep answers short and to the point.
To read.
What do you mean?
Oh.
To read.
When you're presenting, I even stated here that you don't have to present the whole paragraph.
To read.
It's during. It's during the presentation. You need to make sure that you summarize your point.
Yes.
So this one, yes. So I think for today you are done. I want to give you time to ask some more questions. If you have questions, round two, win the game. Okay, let's continue.
I say acknowledge good questions to motivate the audience to ask more questions.
Okay. Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay. The next one.
Avoid hiding behind the equipment.
Hello to the ease.
Is it correct?
Yes.
Next.
Find out about the presentation, what equipment is availability of generators, SPK, solution.
Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay. The last one, we're done.
We're done.
We're done. So,
Be audible to all listeners or audience.
okay. Oh, is it correct?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it seems like now you're ready. So, our today's topic, or let's say, ends here. If you've got any questions, you are welcome to ask. on the slide, there is no after. When they say improve, there is a when they say handling feedback after presentation, right? They just really capture the weight after exactly like the way you were expecting it. But when they say feedback after, that is when you have already done the presentation again. Yeah. Another question?
That's why they are in the way they
When?
what the definition
For the presentation,
Please raise up your voice.
find out about the venue for the presentation, e.g. what equipment is available, availability of generators as backup tools.
Like I said, before you present, you need to make sure that you know what is inside your vein. Because if you come just like without knowing what's inside this vein, it might happen that maybe there is a lion sleeping inside here, and you just tell your audience to get inside. Obviously, it's going to be dangerous. Or maybe let's say like there is something that can maybe even hurt people, right?
Yes.
So you need to make sure that your place is safe. You can even present your information well. That's it. Another question? Another question? Another question? Another question? Don't be afraid. Let's ask. I'm here to answer the question.
Before the presentation, actually prepare for the feedback session by anticipating some questions.
Is it before what?
Before the last one. Before the presentation.
I don't see. Let me see.
Prepare the feedback session by anticipating possible questions. Meaning that I have to do what? When I come here, I need to make sure that there is some question that I judge that obviously this question they are going to ask me. Obviously. They are going to ask me these questions. So I need to have a room for those kind of questions. There are those questions that are very like, they are simple, they are obvious. So I need to come with that mind that I might even get this kind of questions before the other ones. That's it. Are we done for today? Thank you.